Many people don't realize this, but Australia is home to over 10,000 beaches, stretching across more than 50,000 kilometers of coastline. For most, Australia's beaches represent serenity, beauty, and relaxation. Over 85% of Australians live near the coast, drawn to the allure of sun, sand, and sea. But for the Cordingley family, the beach has become a horrific reminder of a crime that shattered their world. This is the heartbreaking story of Toyah Cordingley, a bright young woman whose life was taken in a brutal and senseless crime. If you're a fan of true crime, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I cover real-life crime cases, bringing attention to stories like Toyah's that deserve to be heard. Toyah Jade Cordingley was born on June 14, 1994, in Cairns, Queensland. Described by those who knew her as carefree, kind, and adventurous, Toyah was full of life. She loved animals deeply and worked as a kennel attendant at a local animal refuge. Her friends and family would often comment on how her personality could brighten any room. She had a unique sense of style, frequently changing her hair color and embracing vibrant outfits that matched her lively spirit. Toyah had a close relationship with her family, including her step-siblings, after her parents separated when she was young. She also had a loving boyfriend, Marco, with whom she shared her love for animals. They owned a dog together named Indy, a gentle giant who accompanied Toyah wherever she went. On October 21st, 2018, Toyah's life was tragically cut short. That Sunday started like any other. After finishing her shift at a local pharmacy, Toyah decided to take Indy for a walk at a remote spot called Wangeti Beach, about 38 miles from her hometown of Cairns. This secluded beach, surrounded by bushes and dense shrubbery, was known for its quiet beauty, but it also had a darker side. Toyah left her house around 2:30 p.m. and drove to the beach, parking near the southern entrance. She and Indy walked along the peaceful shore. However, Toyah never made it back home that evening. Her boyfriend Marco began to worry when Toyah didn't return. When attempts to reach her failed, her family and friends became increasingly alarmed. The next morning, Toyah's family, along with authorities, began their search at first light. They hoped for the best, but feared the worst. Soon after arriving at Wangeti Beach, Toyah's car was found parked exactly where she had left it. This discovery filled her loved ones with dread. Not long after, Toyah's father, Troy, made the horrifying discovery no parent should ever have to endure. As the tide retreated, he noticed something protruding from the sand. It was a human foot. Toyah's body had been found, brutally attacked and partially buried in a shallow grave. Her injuries were severe, and the scene was devastating for her family. In the aftermath of this terrible discovery, the investigation into Toyah's murder began. Detectives scoured the crime scene, analyzed CCTV footage, and interviewed anyone who might know what happened. Initial suspects, including Toyah's boyfriend and stepfather, were quickly ruled out. Then, investigators pieced together a crucial lead. Someone had been spotted in the area driving erratically on the day of Toyah's disappearance. Further investigation revealed that the car belonged to a 34-year-old man named Rajwinder Singh, who had abruptly left Australia for India the very same day Toyah was murdered. Rajwinder Singh had been working as a nurse in Queensland but fled the country without warning, leaving his job, wife, and children behind. This raised serious red flags for investigators. In the years that followed, Australian authorities worked tirelessly to track Singh down. In March 2021, the Queensland government offered a $1 million reward for any information leading to his capture, the largest reward in the state's history. Finally, in November 2022, after a lengthy international manhunt, Rajwinder Singh was arrested in India. His capture brought hope that justice would finally be served for Toyah and her grieving family. The arrest of Rajwinder Singh was a major breakthrough, but Toyah's family continues to await justice. Toyah's life was taken in such a senseless and brutal way, and her family has spent every day since fighting to keep her memory alive. For them, Wangeti Beach will never be the peaceful retreat it once was. Instead, It remains a haunting reminder of the day they lost a beloved daughter, sister, and friend. Toyah Cordingley's story reminds us of how fragile life can be, and how even the most beautiful places can hide the darkest secrets. As we wait for justice to be served, we remember Toyah for the joy and love she brought to those around her. Thank you for watching this episode of True Crime Stories. If you found this case as heartbreaking and important as I did, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications to stay updated on future stories.